Pal World is the new hotness. Minecraft is old and crusty and dusty. But Minecraft is eternal. People will always come back to Minecraft. At least that's what I believe. With all my heart, I believe it. I will build this tree, and future generations of hollow men will look onto it and say, wow, that's a big tree. For 5 seconds before moving on. Hoana. Hello, hello. Is Minecraft Monday for real? For once? Many. Wait, are there actually... Oh! There are monsters! There are monsters! There are monsters! I thought, could it be possible that there's no monsters in my tree? Oh my gosh. This is supposed to be comfy. It's not supposed to be crazy Minecraft this time.
Narrator.
Oh no!
Narrates all.
I keep turning the narrator on by accident. I'm trying to do... What is the hitboxes? Is it F3? Oh, it's F3. It's not Control B. Maybe we can have the narrator on. My Oshi is back. Is there one over there too? This is horrible. Is it safe now? Well, it's never really safe in this place, I guess. Can you imagine my pain when all of these... My sheep farm explodes? Oh my gosh. These two as well. It's just like having a lit bomb, a live bomb in
Large
your base.
chest.
Oh!
Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
What? The narrator says large chest. And you called me medium. Narrator knows what's real. Is that fine? What's that? Oh, that was the shulker. The sound scared me so much. I don't know why. I thought someone was here. Who? Who would that someone be? I don't know. Maybe the narrator? I thought like I heard someone close a door in Minecraft. I don't know where the last dispenser is. Oh! Did I do that? Oh, I reached it. The dispensers have been refilled. A few sheep have been dyed. That's good. Cool. Imagine the confusion when I go and try to find my orange wool and I'm like, how come it's not in an orange shulker? Why is it in a pink shulker? I have pink wool. Wouldn't I put the pink wool in the pink shulker? Hold on, let me put... Did I have the white wool in the purple shulker? Somehow that makes sense to me though. I don't know. Is it just me? I feel like white... If you had to pick one color that's not white to represent white, it would be purple. You know? Is that just me? Just me? Gray? No, gray is just dark white. Or light black. No, I think it's because when I'm drawing, I will often shade something white using purple. Like light purple. It makes sense. I promise you. It makes perfect sense. Hey, I'm noticing the pink ones didn't get shorn. That does not bode well for my farm. Did I ruin it? Uh-oh. Did I mess it all up? Okay, I've noticed there's no pink wool. Oh no. Did I only dye 2 sheep? Anyway, did they get out of misplaced? Did I not dye any of the ones over here? Oh. Is it they moved? Is it because of the trap door? Time will tell. It's true. I was reading today. Well, I've been reading... Well, not too much. I need to read more. I think we've been getting data back from the Perseverance rover that's on Mars right now, right? And the rover is finding more evidence of, like, water on Mars. Like, rivers and lake beds. I think it's so cool. It's exciting to see everything. All the info that's coming back. We may be close to learning if there was ever like microbial life on Mars, or if there still is. Dun dun dun. Who knows? I think there still, I don't know. Is there ice still? Or possibly liquid water on Mars, like below the surface? There's a lot of ice on Mars. It's so cool. And it used to be like a warm and wet planet. Like Earth. Well, maybe more like not unlike Earth. Maybe too cold right now. But it would be so cool to see. I'm really curious if we'll find evidence of life or not. And I was also reading about... Now, this is a theory that's, like, not really... It's just a theory, and a lot of scientists don't believe it. But some do. There's a theory that there is a 9th planet orbiting our sun, and that planet is way, way out, has a huge orbit, and it would explain some of the, like, abnormal objects that we see, like why they're... I can't explain it too well because I don't know that much about it, but why some objects are not, like, having the movement that we expect they would have, because maybe there's a planet that is affecting their movements. But it's really far away if it does exist. And so it's basically impossible to see it because it's not reflecting much light and its orbit is, like, enormous. But I thought that was a cool idea, because how would we even know? It's an interesting idea. I don't know. Our solar system seems... I mean, it's huge. It's enormous, but it seems so cozy when you look at the perspective of that. Like, at least we can like, see our planets, like, with the unaided eye in the night sky. Space is big. Good luck with starting your new job. Actually, my mom told me this once when I was starting a new job. It was my first real job, and I was very nervous, and I was feeling like imposter syndrome. Like, am I really capable of doing this? And basically what she told me is, like, don't worry about it because it's their job to train you and make sure that you know how to do everything that you need to do. You know, I don't know, jobs have all sorts of crazy expectations, it's true. Like, can you please have 10 years experience? But in reality, like, each job is unique, and they can't expect you to know how to do everything right when you start. So, don't worry, because you will learn a lot. Everything you need to learn. Somebody will teach you. And it's their job to do that. And you're definitely capable of learning. Because that's really, like, how they choose a candidate, you know? I don't know. Maybe for some jobs, they expect you to be able to do everything already. But I don't know, even. There will always be time to learn. I guess, like, by the time you're an expert in your field, you've already been doing it long enough that you won't feel that way. Maybe? I don't know. I think about, like, professors that I had. Did they also have imposter syndrome? Or are they just, like, they've been doing it long enough that they're numb to it? Do I feel that way? Oh, I definitely get imposter syndrome. The old imposter syndrome. For sure. I feel like I made it too flat, but does it matter? Can I have a flat tree? Well, isn't the world height, like also a concern? So maybe it should be flat. Advanced 3D modeling? It's sculpting. I do think that because it's such a big build, though, like, I don't need to worry that much about... Well, I don't know. Do I need to worry? I feel like it'll be fine. It's such a big build that when you look at it from a big scale, it will look right. Hopefully. Always be worried. That is my MO in life. If I am worrying, then I can foresee anything bad that would ever come to pass and stop it. I can put a stop to it. But if I am carefree, then I won't see it coming and I won't be able to do anything, right? Editor's note, this is a joke. It's actually, I feel like, more accurate to say You know, if you worry and something bad happens, then you suffer twice. If you worry and nothing bad happens, then you suffer once. If you don't worry and something bad happens, you suffer once. And if you don't worry and nothing bad happens, then you suffer 0. So, in that way, it's better to just not worry, right? Deep, so true. Can you explain that again? Okay, imagine this 2x2 section is your life. And this right here is the worry column, not worry column. This right here is the something bad happens, nothing bad happens. So you worry, something bad happens, you suffer twice. You worry, nothing bad happens, you suffer once. You don't worry, something bad happens, you suffer once. You don't worry, nothing bad happens, you suffer 0. You see? So just don't worry. It's just that easy. Still worries. Please color code them. I only have white wool right now. I was thinking about this. Because when I was a kid... Well, actually still, to this day, I'm like this. I have like... You know... Probably a lot of you are like this too. I think it's just the way a lot of people are. You have like fleeting hobbies. Like you'll be really into something. And then you won't be into it at all. So like for me, I would be like... Mom, I want to learn how to play the ukulele. And my wonderful mom would buy me a ukulele. I would try to play it. I would maybe even take lessons. And then I would be like, oh, I don't really care about the ukulele anymore. And I sometimes wish that my parents would have like, I don't know. I mean, like forced me, I guess, to play. To like continue my efforts. But they didn't. They let me be free. And so sometimes I did wish, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool? Imagine if I had never given up on anything. Then I would be able to play the ukulele, the violin, the piano. I would be able to speak French and Japanese fluently. Which is probably not realistic. Probably if I hadn't given up on one of them, I would have had to not learn the others. Because do you really have time to do all of that? But then it's like, well... Do I need to know how to play the violin? Like, not really. Would it improve the quality of my life significantly if I could play the violin? I don't think it would. It's so bright white. How's the bread? Dough-burnt, my sourdough starter, is still growing. Has not reached maturity yet. I don't know. I think it's working. I'm slightly worried. Because it doesn't smell very good. It doesn't smell bad necessarily. I mean, it's like fermented. It smells like... It definitely smells like beer. Like fermented yeast, you know? Don't forget to feed it. I don't know. I'm hoping it smells less bad than it smells right now. It doesn't... Like, it definitely smells in the realm of, like, fermented yeast, you know? It doesn't smell like... I don't know what else it would smell like. It doesn't smell like stinky cheese or anything. But, yeah, it doesn't smell like feet. But it doesn't smell that great either. I don't know, like, I heard that when you... So when you feed the starter... Did I already mention this yesterday? I don't remember. When you feed the starter, you have to discard half of it before you feed it so that it doesn't grow uncontrollably. So you don't get exponential growth, infinite sourdough starter. So you have to discard part of it. But people don't just throw it away. You can, like, use it because it's just like fermented dough. So you can, like, fry it up. Yeah, I talked about frying the other half. Okay, I did talk about it already. Yeah, you can, like, fry it up. Like a little pancake. Little fried dough. Which sounds delicious. But the way it smells right now, I don't really want to, like, fry it up and eat it, you know? So I'm hoping that the smell gets a little more mild. Eventually. I had a bread making machine that kind of sucked. I've heard of a bread machine before. I don't know what it does, though. It's not like a stand mixer, right? It makes bread? But how? You just, like, put flour, water, and yeast and salt in there, and then bread pops out 4 hours later? It mixes and bakes it for you? Is it good? It proofs it for you too? I mean, I don't want to hate on the bread machine, but like my homemade sourdough better taste better than that, because otherwise what's the point of putting so much effort and so many hours if I could just get a machine to do it for me? It's like a rice cooker but for bread? Okay, the rice cooker can definitely make better rice than I can make on my own, so that's not a good sign for a machine versus Fauna. I have often burnt rice to the bottom of my pot if I've had to try to make rice without a rice cooker. Can anyone make rice without a rice cooker? I'm sure some people can. But me, it always burns to the bottom whenever I try. Never stir? I don't know. I'll just use a rice cooker. I have to make better bread than the bread machine. It's a matter of pride. I can't let a machine beat me. Not when I've spent 5 days curating my sourdough starter. And I haven't even gotten started on the bread baking process yet. My plan. Oh no. Look, he spawned like right next to this glowstone. Does this glowstone mean nothing to you? Does my son mean nothing to you? Pal World is the new hotness. Minecraft is old and crusty and dusty. But Minecraft is eternal. People will always come back to Minecraft. At least that's what I believe. With all my heart, I believe it. I will build this tree, and future generations of Hollow will look onto it and say, wow, that's a big tree. For 5 seconds before moving on. That's what I believe. Okay, I kind of see the vision of the tree, though. Like, this part is all lit up. This part is very dark, but imagine it's all lit up like this. Which is so hard to build this part because it's underneath. The top is easy, but I don't know if I even need to do the top part. It's a little bit flat. Decoration takes so long. I don't know, Narissa was doing it real fast. She was zooming. I do like how it looks. You can sort of see the vision, right? A little bit. If I build like the top part of this first, it's gonna be like an umbrella. Umbrella tree. We'll get there one day.